Love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long.
Welcome back. Won't really be much of an introduction because today's video is just going to be like one where I'm just talking. Kind of like in the previous one where I was just ranting about random things. Anyways, let's get into it. Starting with a fit check, because as simple as my outfit is right now, I'm really in love with it. Starting with my upper half, I'm just wearing this really cute off-the-shoulder purple dress. As for the jewelry, it's just this little Cuban link gold necklace. Very simple, yet very cute. It almost fits like a choker. Now moving on to the shoes. I know I was just complaining about these in like the last video, but I got them to fit. That's because I did a feet swap between her and a regular Barbie that was the same skin tone. I can pretty much wear any shoe, whether it be catered to a regular Barbie or a curvy Barbie, which I still think it's insane that you have to get a whole different type of shoe in order to fit a regular curvy Barbie foot. Now, the thing about swapping your doll's feet, or any part of its body for that matter, is that it's really hard to do. Me personally, I wouldn't recommend it because you can really risk breaking your doll, but if you trust yourself enough, like I do, then by all means, go ahead. Now, I know it may not look like it, but this specific doll that I am has gone through a tremendous amount of modifications. I've had my arms swapped, my feet swapped twice, and my head swapped on multiple occasions. The most unforgiving swap that I've probably done is probably the feet. Like, yeah, swapping the arm was difficult because I wasn't swapping it at the shoulder joint, I was swapping it at the upper arm joint. But swapping the feet is worse. Pegs on a curvy Barbie foot and the pegs on an original Barbie foot are not the same size. So I've had to experiment with multiple dolls and multiple feet to get the right ones that fit. But I have come to the conclusion that I am perfectly fine with the way I look at the moment and will not be making any more modifications. Well, that coupled with the fact that I do not want to spend any more money on another doll. Speaking of buying dolls, I've been thinking lately a lot about where I truly stand in the doll community, because most of the people that I've seen, they usually collect dolls as a hobby. They would have shelves lined with hundreds of dolls from different companies and different eras of time. And sometimes I just think, do I enjoy collecting dolls, or do I enjoy just having one doll and just building a world around her? And then I thought a lot harder and was like, yeah, that second option sounds about right for me. And as time goes on, and as I think about it, I realize that there's a true reason why I'm not so enthusiastic about collecting. Collecting is expensive, and also I like to play favorites a lot. Sometimes I can have a bit of a god complex, but that's only because I know that I am literally the it girl. Yeah, I guess having a lot of dolls is cool, but when you're literally that girl, collecting a bunch of dolls doesn't even matter. Not to toot my own horn, but I'd like to say I am the pinnacle of Black Barbie relatability. No shade to Brooklyn, love a black woman from infinity to infinity and all, but who else is doing it like me? But all jokes aside, I am not a doll collector. I buy a doll that I like, put it on display for 2 seconds, and then it gets tossed with all the others. Anyways, moving on from that conversation, I want to show you guys something cute that some of you have probably seen already. How are you guys feeling about my hair? Isn't it just the cutest little afro you've ever seen? I got this hair from a seller on Etsy. Yes, it was a pretty penny, but it was definitely worth it. So you guys are going to be seeing me like this every now and then. Not too often, because I do like the way I look with the long black hair. But this is gorgeous. Now, let me just get back to the way I was looking. Now to the real bread and butter, so that it just doesn't feel like I'm talking to you guys in this whole video. I'm going to give you guys a detailed room tour. And yes, I know, it's about time I've finally given you guys one. I've seen the comments. I literally get comments of you guys asking for a room tour like every day. Like every day. Like literally every single day. So here you guys go. The detailed room tour that you've just been dying for. Alright y'all, so it's the same day, just a different me and a different fit. But yeah, let's get on with this room tour. I'm gonna start with my bed. Here it is, a full view. So the bed and the frame are both made of cardboard and foam board. I just covered the mattress with a white fabric that I found on Amazon. And as for the blanket on the bed, it is also a white fluffy fabric that I found on Amazon. Moving on to the pillows, they are all handmade, either with a fabric that I found laying around at home or a fabric that I bought on Amazon. But this was made from a sock, just a fluffy pink sock. Moving on to the window above my bed, the blinds are currently closed, but they're just made of paper that I folded accordion style, and the strings for the blinds are made of tags that came on clothes. On the opposite side of the window, we have this shelving unit that I made of foam board. It mainly just holds random miscellaneous items, such as figurines, plants, books, stuff like that. Moving on, we have some art that I just printed off Google and I framed with like wooden sticks, and I hung this one up with a little clear orb, and inside of the orb I put a plant and I used some twine to hang it up. Moving down, we have a dresser and we have my hair products, some electronics, my wig stand, and my laundry basket. You can't actually put anything inside of the drawers because they're just made of cardboard, but it's nice for show. In this hair box, I already showed it on my TikTok account. They're just like random hair supplies that are actually real, and then some that I DIY'd. The electronics, the laptop and silver phone I got on Amazon, and the pink phone I handmade. The wig stand and the wig are both handmade. As you can see, I used glue sticks to make the stand. And the wig is actually braiding hair instead of like any type of doll hair. And here's the laundry basket, which is kind of full right now. I made it from a My Froggy Stuff tutorial with twine, and I made the actual bag inside of the basket from another tutorial video that I can't remember. This is the first of two parts of the closet space. At the bottom, this has most of my Barbie brand shoes. Moving up, we have more of my clothes, either folded or on hangers. All the hangers that I have are from Amazon. This area has crop tops or smaller t-shirts. This area has dresses. This one is for jackets. And up here in this basket is sunglasses, small bags, and hats. Dividing the two spaces, we just have this mirror. Underneath the mirror is just the same white fluffy material that the blanket is made from, and it's just used as a rug. Here's an overview of the second closet space. At the top, we have bags. All the bags are either from mini brands, handmade, or they're from other Barbie collections. Moving lower, we have perfumes. All the perfumes are like small sample bottles. And then we have this little compartment has pants, and we have these two drawers. This first drawer is a little bit of a mess, but inside of it is just socks, towels, and hair ties or head wraps. In the second drawer, we just have pajama pants / pajama shorts. Over here we have shirts and sweaters. Moving lower, we have a little container with beauty products inside of it and jewelry. And lower, we have shoes. As for what the closets are made of, it's just foam board and the boxes for MacBooks. As you can see, I haven't covered this side up, but it says MacBook Pro, and that's pretty much what I made the closet out of. That's pretty much it for this video. Like the rest of them, they're normally all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.
All day long.